10 search engine mistakes to avoid at all costs. You already know how important traffic is if you have a website. Internet marketing is like buying a house. The location is the most important thing. It's the only thing that counts. If you can't get people who are interested in what you have to offer to your site, you won't make any sales. Most of the time, the person in charge of getting people to visit a website is the site's owner or designer. The search engine is the most important part of getting traffic. You can use advertising, but it will cost you money. The least expensive way to get targeted traffic, people who are interested in your product, is to use search engines. Unfortunately, a lot of website owners don't know how important it is to be visible in search engines, which is what brings people to their sites. They care more about making a pretty website than anything else. Not that this is bad, but it's not as important as where you rank in search engines. The following list of mistakes that many website owners make will hopefully help you get more targeted traffic to your site, which is what you want, right? Not making good use of keywords. This is likely one of the most important parts of making a website. If you use the right keywords, people who might buy from you will be able to find your site. If you use the wrong ones, not many people will visit your site, if at all. Using the same keywords over and over. When you use the same keywords over and over again, this is called keyword stacking, and it can cause search engines to lower the page or site's ranking or even skip it. The practice of taking pages from other websites. How many times have you heard or read that this is the internet, and it's okay to steal icons and text from other websites to use on your own? Don't do it. It's one thing to learn from people who have already done what you want to do. It's another thing to just copy what they did. Most of the time, search engines can find duplicate pages because they are very smart. They might even stop you from ever being on their list again. Putting keywords on your site that have nothing to do with it. Many unethical website owners try to get their sites to show up in search engines by using keywords that have nothing to do with their sites. They put unrelated keywords in a page's meta tag, like sex, the name of a well-known celebrity, the most popular search term of the day, etc. The keyword has nothing to do with what the page is about. But because the keyword is popular, they think that this will help them get more attention. This method is considered spam by search engines, which may remove the page or, in some cases, the whole site from their listings. Keyword stuffing. Similar to keyword stacking, this is when you use the alt equals HTML parameter to add more than one keyword to the description of a graphic or layer on your website. If this text doesn't really describe the graphic or layer, it will be seen as spam by search engines. Putting faith in hidden text. You might think that something doesn't hurt if you can't see it. Wrong. Don't make your keywords or keyword phrases invisible to hide them. For example, some designers who don't care about doing the right thing might make the keywords the same color as the background of the web page, making them hard to see, using small text. This is a different version of what was written above, relying on hidden text. Don't make your keywords or keyword phrases really small to hide them. This is done by making the text size of the keyword so small that it is almost impossible to see. Thinking that every search engine is the same. People often think that each search engine works the same way. That's not true. Each has its own set of rules, which they can change whenever they want. Make it a point to find out what each of the major search engines needs for your site to rank high, using free web hosting. If you want to get more people to visit your site through search engines, don't use free web hosting. Most of the time, search engines will get rid of the content on these free hosts, forgetting to check to see if any parts of a web page are missing. Make sure to check each page of your website to make sure it has everything it needs. There are free sites on the internet that can do this. These are just a few examples of things you shouldn't do. Don't fall for the idea that these methods will help you. They will hurt your site more than help it. You will waste a lot of time and work for weeks, and your site may be banned from search engines for good. Put in a little time to learn the right ways to make your website more visible to search engines, and your web traffic will go up. Check out the video description and bio for software tools to build your online business.